Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here in our DC colony, where we've been having a fun mess of rockets. Let's take a break and unlock a blueprint. How don't we do that? That could be exciting, right? Watch, it's going to be a piece of clothing. Yay! All right. Well, it is what it is. Um, I mean, I could go through and say, spend a whole episode if I can ever click on the people. There you go, Koyas, and I mean, there is all kinds of things you can do. How do you do it? Oh, yeah. So you can come in and you can restyle. So here's Koyas. So you can say, all right, we're gonna restyle his outfit, and we can look at everything we've unlocked. So like for the tops and onesies, if you haven't seen this, we have the default, and then we could look at what we have. Well, we could give him a Salt Rock undershirt if we want. See, he would look like that. We've unlocked this jacket here, this engineer jacket. I forget what Koyas is. And then you've got all of these which come for kind of free. Specialty tops, bunch of sports ones and stuff. So here, we'll do this red jacket here. Then we could say, well, what bottoms have we unlocked? Not many. The black looks good, so I think we'll keep him with the black. We can give him gloves. We've unlocked gobs of gloves, which is, weird. So we could give him like little black mittens, fancy ones, although color-wise they don't. And we've unlocked a couple of these, so I think I'll go with these here, the gold knit gloves. And then for footwear, we could give him that. So since I mean, that looks okay, right? I mean, if I was going to do anything, I could change the top. And that actually looks good too. So there he is. So you can do all this type of stuff, which is cool. There we go. And he's taken care of. There's other things you can do to look at what he has. Like you could style the Atmos suit with things you've unlocked. Like maybe you want to give him this one, right? Or the green one. You could do that. Same thing. we can restyle. We've got the radical here. Since he's got that, we might as well give him the top and the green belt. We don't have green shoes though, so he's just out of luck. But he can go with the yellow. Right? There you go. So, there's that whole thing you can do to restyle stuff and whatnot. Why is this happening? There's no reason for it to happen. You just got lazy and didn't want to use the toilet, I guess. Something happened. Anything over here? No? What's up with you? Irrigation stored? Oh, we can fix that. What's in it anyways? Polluted water? Must have had a drop get in there. Alright, how's our rocket looking? Are we ready to launch? We're almost filled here. We have 69 kilograms so far out of 100. See, the trick is I want to be able to go there and I have to come back, which means I have to have it full. So we're going to have to wait before I can launch it. But we are getting in here now our Oxalite. So we'll fill those up. Eventually we got to remove these. Yeah, ideally I would redo all of this again. Now that I understand that I can do this, so I can set this up. This has my ladder and loading and everything. And then I have this, and it shares. See? So I could move this rocket over 2 blocks, move everything over 2 blocks, and I don't know, maybe I could fit something else. Who knows? Or I could figure out rocket tunnels, but, I've kind of filled up my map, when I look at it. Where would you put rocket tunnels, right? I know I can go up, of course, a little bit higher to here, but not much. So, yeah. So, anyways, we're okay. We're okay. Problem is, is I need to get this rocket launched so that on Abundista, if these guys aren't surviving on mush bars and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off now that I've got a good flow here. I think we're good. Looks like we can try to finish out this stuff. To get that done. Not sure what I was doing here. I was creating a lock, I guess, of something. Basically what I need to do is get all this salt water transported over to the other planet. And that's kind of hard because the only way I can do it is with a freaking rocket. And these things, which I am, of course, shooting stuff over, which is great. Is this not running anymore? It's not shooting anything, so maybe I can do this. Concentrate the other one. Since I've, yeah, concentrate the other one on like that. To shoot over. And then also, I can hook this back up. I unhooked it. I forgot I unhooked it because I wanted to prioritize the rocket. So we can do that. Alright, get you done. Get that one done, and we can get all of this taken care of finally. So, excellent. We have access to everything we need access to. Everything is dug out except for, of course, our 2 beta branches, which we're just leaving alone. We don't need to do anything else. You know, we're going to slowly pick up this stuff. Some of it's freezing. We've got a lot of stuff to haul out. And then, of course, we could do other things. Now, my other issue was these. This was supposed to be my cooling system. Looks like we're ready, so I'm going to go ahead and boop, boop. And boop, boop, because if we do that, all I have to do is deconstruct, like, these tiles, and it's taken care of, right? So we'll do that, and that way we can store a little bit of this cold carbon dioxide down below, and keep these things running so that I'm good. The other option is I just drip it down. I don't know if... You know what? There's no reason... I don't have to have this all sealed. It's cold out here anyways. Excuse me. It's all oxygen. It's red for some reason. I don't know why it's red. It's all oxygenated, but we'll do that. All right. Do this. Do that. Deconstruct you and you. And this is taken care of. All right, excellent. So, there's a few things that we want to build, but other than that, I just need to get off this rock, right? Let's come to Earthino. I do need some more pilots, but I'm not going to add anybody for now. I'm just going to concentrate on... Once we get 1 million food calories, maybe I'll think about adding people. It's not that I'm short, it's just no reason to right now. By the way, I guess I should always look down here and just make sure, yeah. I mean, this is really good. We're not using this up, which means we have excess power, which means we could create more liquid. Which means I could expand a power box. I could put more in. But then we've got more heat management and all that stuff to do. They've got so much of this, you know? It's like, I should do something with it, right? I've got more than enough to last quite some time. The only other thing is make this tank bigger. Yay! Yeah, alright, but, you know, then what are we gonna do? Alright. There's so many things I would do differently on this base if I could. Like, you know, I could upgrade these guys so they all have good, nice bedrooms like these and stuff like that, but it's gonna have to wait. Can we not get in here or something? Am I unable to? We just never have. It's just not something that nobody's, you know, our dupes have decided not to do, I guess. I don't know. They're being slow about it. Alright, are you full? You are. Alright. Oops, I already had it selected. Okay, good. Okay, begin launch sequence. Go. Right? Let's get you over there. Take all that food over so it don't go bad. Alright. Inside, how are we doing here? So we can launch our first drill rocket. We've got 33,000 calories, which is probably enough. Oh, we've never hooked up oxygen. Well, that's a problem. Why have we not hooked up oxygen? Well, because we just never did that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this done. Alright. You're almost full. We'll let you fill up, and we'll just launch you to go on your next exploration mission. Let's think about where we want you to go. We'll have to find a pilot, since we murdered the last one. Maybe we should go this way where the question marks are, right? We'll have the full ability to go all the way, so I'll just select it right here for now. Okay, and view interior. We might as well go ahead and put our edible foods in. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And we'll just grab that. Alright, excellent. We'll get you ready to launch as well. This one here is also exploration with a cargo module and some steel. Where do we need to deliver that? I guess I gotta look at them all, right? Which ones have I delivered cargo to? Okay, so I haven't delivered steel here. So I can deliver it to Baribo. Udorami I can deliver to. Look at all this food sitting here. 16,000. Wow, these guys really do good just sitting up here, these gassy moves. Well, we don't have any problem with food on this map. Look at the amount of food we have sitting here. So I could send steel over here. This would be an interesting one to look at because this has got the power and stuff, but it's got these things which we need illumination. Basically, we'd want to try to get them all in space with a pip or something, I think. What else do they need? Dirt. There's no dirt over here that I can see, so we'd have to bring dirt. But that would be interesting. So we can... Alright, so we can do Baribo or Undurani. Idleness? How dare they? Alright. Are we getting food in here? We are. Alright, good. So, get you taken care of too. Alright, so we would want to change our destination. Let me see. Is this Udurande? Yeah. So we could go to there. Why? Oh, because you need Oxalite. Alright, yeah. Which this can't reach. Haha! Which means we're basically going to have to do this. So that we can move this over. This is why this is a bad rocket setup. Oh, but it's fun. How's this doing? This is still unloading liquid? Okay. It's going really slow because it's not a dedicated path. In fact, yeah, see, we're trying to jump into this. So let's... This is our cooling, so we kind of got to keep it going a little bit. Alright, well, then that means we should build a pipe. Probably the worst place to build a pipe. But anyways, where do we want to get it to? We want to get it all the way over here. Yeah, see, this was the worst place in the world to build a pipe. But we're gonna do it anyways. Alright. Boom. 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 Switch it up. Boom. Boom. Won't take long. Might help if we connect this one. And then we'll also need to get over here. Like that. Everything else we can get to, right? Yes. Alright, so we'll do that. What's one more pipe inside the base, right? Hey. Okay, you are almost full, so that is good. 848, so you'll be full in a second. Okay, good. You, we just needed the oxygen too. Did we get it hooked up? No, of course not, because there's a whole nother one here that we just never hooked up either. Ah. We have so many gaps in our whole process here. There we go. Here, get this done so we can launch this rocket. I mean, that's the whole purpose of, you know, hopefully the episode, right? We wanna launch the rocket. Okay, as soon as this one's full, we'll be able to, I think 2 more deliveries, it'll be full. We can launch this one. It's probably the other thing we need to look at is our pilots. Yeah. Who's our pilot for this one? Well, Aquaman. Why not? Okay. Who's our pilot for this one? You're also Aquaman. That's fine. This is gonna take a... This unloading, we'll send you out. Okay, who's our pilot for you? I had dedicated pilots, but... Catwoman, okay. And this one, this is what I changed it to, is Catwoman. Well, obviously that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to pick someone else, aren't we? We lost a pilot, that's the issue. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's deconstruct this. You are ready to go. You've already got your destination in place. Let's make sure we're good. Oh, I think there's a problem. Yeah. This has no oxygen set up. We can't launch you. We're just out of luck all over the place with what we're trying to do. Alright, well let's get this one taken care of so we can get you launched as well and get you out of here so that I can deconstruct all this stuff and get it taken care of, right? That would be... No, I don't want to do that. That would be good. Alright, so now we can get oxygen into here, and we're getting oxygen in here. It's going to take a little bit. It's alright, cool. Oh, don't worry. Alright, so this one's good, except for power, which we'll get, and then we can take care of that. Alright, excellent. And then over in Abundista, we have landed our rocket. Let's go ahead and drain you out. Alright, let's go ahead and get this picked up and delivered so that we can get you out of here. At least we're making... Well, we didn't make any databanks yet. Alright, and then let me see. So we're just doing that. We've got everything dug out. We're good. I think our only opportunity now would be to go ahead and just... Well, I don't know if it's even worth destroying any of this. It's just like, you know, we'll leave it here, but we'll turn off the stuff. I mean, the only things... Well, what do we need to do to make sure that we're good? Well, we need to fix these volcanoes, right? Now, we already fixed this, so that's good. So we're going to have plenty of carbon dioxide. Yeah, we're going to have to do these, because otherwise the carbon dioxide never builds up, and we never get to the amount we want. We released all of the liquid carbon dioxide, and it's filled the entire map, which is fine, but, yeah, let's go ahead. Here, you just start stucking that out. We'll get these things taken care of and built. This one, what are we going to do in here? It's our steam and our cooling system. Yeah, dumping more water into it doesn't do any good. We need to get this cooled off. So these poor designs just don't work. How much steel do we have over here? We do have steel to put in a cooling system for both of these, which part of me says is a complete freaking waste. But at the same time, you know. Well, it's funny that this one's has worked well. 130. But this one here, because it's holding all the gold in here, hasn't. Now the issue is if I let it get sucked out, it's going to damage the railings. Well, not necessarily damage the railing, it's going to make it so hot in here because we have nowhere for this to go. It's just sitting here. So maybe what I need to do is I need to be able to drain it out. Right? Yeah. So we're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna take this. We're gonna stick it right there, and we're gonna do that. I think that's the issue that's been causing the problem. It's not that the system is broken. It's that we can't get the material out because the line stops, and as a result, it causes it to overheat and break. Same thing over here, right? It can't go anywhere. So that means that, like, for this line here, we also need to get it hooked up. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna hook it up. Okay. Fun, you can do it. Alright, you guys got food, which means you're ready to go back home, but we can't unless I launch those other rockets. I need to launch these other rockets. Can I launch you? No. We don't have the oxygen for a long-term trip yet. Only 16 kilograms. Alright. But you're the one I need. Well, I can land it here. I've hooked this up, so I mean it's not gonna be an issue. So we'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. It's good. It's good. So in fact, we can go ahead with a Bundista and change. Here, just you can come back home because this is empty, right? There's nothing in here. Well, and I should have left a little food in here because then I could have made more data banks, but I didn't. But anyways, we can acknowledge warnings and begin sequence. We can send you home. You're fine. All right, so this is going to go ahead and just start plopping out. There we go. I think this is the better system for now. There we go, because if we get it running, we can go ahead and just drain this out. So let's get all this out of here. Let's empty it out completely. So we're not holding anything. And then we'll have to get this repaired. There's 16 tons here, yeah. So that's the problem. Unless we get it all drained out, it's going to cause a little bit of heat up here, but this is in the vacuum, so it shouldn't hurt anything at all. Yeah, and then we need to get this one taken care of, so we just need to get this built here, so they'll work on that. All right, excellent. So over here, we did some seed analysis. Amazing. I haven't even looked at what that does for me in forever, but anyways. We also need more oxalate here, don't we? Yeah, so let's move this back down. There we go. This is empty. This is empty. So this is ready to go back to a Bundista once our other rocket lands. And we can put... Oh, well, this is clogged with diamond. So no. I was going to say we could go ahead and get oxalate over here, but the problem is we're clogged with a bunch of diamond. So that'll have to wait. All right. Isn't it amazing? If you don't know how to set things up, or when you, I guess, I don't know. What is it? If you're learning, right? I'm learning. And we are accomplishing stuff, which is awesome. But at the same time, it's like, wow. We're really struggling here. All right, so I'm going to take that out. I was supposed to come this way, so we will hook that back up. There we go. That'll feed into the oxalate. This will feed the rockets faster, so that's good. All right. If I'm to launch this guy into space, I also need to do that so that we can get a little extra stuff there. The water I will need here. So let's go ahead and get it set up as well. We're going to need it for the other rockets. There we go. So might as well. All right. We can get to this rocket from that side, so do we need all of this? No, we don't. So let's go ahead and take that, that. Let's take this out. Once that's out, we can take this stuff out of the way as well. In fact, we can just go ahead and start deconstructing it and going down as we go. And we're going to get all this taken care of. All right. And then maybe we can spend a... You guys still haven't done this? What do I have to do to get this done? Right? I don't know. If I can get up there, it's not an issue. Did we get the salt water taken care of? We did. Hey, that's why we drained it all out. So, okay, cool. Oh, well, we still have... Oh, we have one that we can't reach. Okay. There we go. We get that taken care of. Alrighty, then. Well, that's good. I think... I know we're still going to get the rocket stuff going, but I think we really need to think about the base here and progress. We're still advancing our sciences. That's good. I don't need any of you. I need space people, so I'll look for rocketry and whatnot. But what I can think of here is moving forward in concentrating on how I can maybe further clean up the base and stuff. We've got these two little bases, which are really nice and doing well. So no complaints there. I mean, if I want, I can dress them up a little bit more. Like I could put a little more decor in. I don't need it on an 8. We can do it on a 5. Oh yeah, I made these big, didn't I? For some reason, I made these rooms larger than they needed to be. Anyways, yeah, we're not gonna mess with that. But I think there's things we can definitely do to make things better. It's just a trick of how do you do it without interrupting everything else that's going on, right? So you don't have issues with stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining, everybody. Take care.